for GCSEs, I actually got a C for chemistry, C for biology, and D for physics. And I'm a scientist. Like, that's unheard of. Like, in GCSEs, I didn't do very well in science. And that goes to show it doesn't really matter. Like, what they teach you in secondary school, science, isn't actually how it's like in the real world.
Speaking and talking is something I kind of had to train myself to do. And actually, a lot of that just came from having really good family, like having really good, good sisters and close cousins who almost saw the light in me that I didn't know I had in myself, or saw the potential in me that I didn't know I had in myself. And just actually kind of believing them when they said, actually, you know, well, you could talk, you could do these things.
So now I'll be speaking on calls with people, and I'll be like, oh, when they say like, oh, I don't see color, and I'll be like, well, you do. And I'll send you like a resource that you can like have a listen to this podcast, because I think it will help you understand how you do see color. You know, you do.
And what I would do differently is believe in myself more, believe in my talent. Because I think a lot of experiences that happened made me doubt myself, made me lose my self-confidence. And ultimately, I think I attached that to my self-worth. And what that made me feel was like, oh, I'm a failure. But I think I would also, and I still tell myself this today, is fail often, fail quickly. Just fail. But then also I had to change my mindset of what failure meant, because failing something doesn't necessarily mean you're a failure. Failing something is the way you look at it. For me, you just try, it didn't work out, that's fine.
In all honesty, I think listening to your gut feeling and thinking about like your purpose, what you enjoy or don't mind doing, mixed with, you know, what is going to make you enough money or give you enough, you know, return in order to live the life you want.
I was in a trap of like just having no time for myself, and I tricked myself into believing that that was me just being hustling and I'm busy because I'm running a business, and like all those things that you actually trick yourself and tell yourself. But actually, when you do give yourself that opportunity to have fun and relax, you then bring your best self to work. So
I just honestly feel like there's so many transferable skills that you get from doing either a science or tech or an engineering or a maths degree or job or career, just because there's so many foundations in these subject areas that you can then apply to everything. Like